Hi everybody, welcome to Beauty Buzz with Lori. So today we're going to talk about microdermabrasion versus dermaplaning. So these are two totally different types of procedures. They are both physical exfoliants though. So what I mean by that is I'm physically using a handpiece or an instrument in order to exfoliate the skin. So I'll start with microdermabrasion. This is a superficial exfoliation of the stratum corneum. That's the outer layer of skin on the epidermis. So I have one kit that I use here. This is the wet diamond kit. This can be used with their HydraFacial machine, and it has these little tips right here. I'm going to try to get that out with my fingernail. There's different discs that are the same as these right here. They're in fine, medium, and coarse, and they attach to the HydraFacial handpiece with this little guy here. And it uses the serum in order to, that's the wet part of the wet diamond, but it does exfoliate the skin. Sorry, they're slippery little suckers. Then these right here are actually my favorite. So I stumbled upon these probably about 7, maybe 10 years ago, and they also come in the fine, medium, and coarse. These right here on the tips, these are crushed diamonds, and so you can think of it kind of like sandpaper for all intents and purposes. And we actually just take this and rub it on the flat side of the skin. It's a nice weighted stainless steel instrument, and so it's very comfortable to hold on to, and I like that I can have full control. The diamond cut also goes up on the edges, so like I can get in the creases and corners like around the nose and everything. So I really like these instruments as opposed to a machine that uses the suction. So let's talk about that too. There's also another component to microdermabrasion that some estheticians use. It was actually some of the first ones that were around where they used the crystals, and so those are magnesium crystals that are used, or aluminum oxide crystals, excuse me, that are used in order to do the exfoliation, also better known as kind of like a sandblasting. All this stuff sounds horrible. We're using sandpaper, sandblasting, all these fun things on the skin to try and make our skin look more youthful. The purpose of doing microdermabrasion is to get those dead skin cells off the surface of the skin. So what happens when you do that? Your products penetrate easier. They don't get held up on the dead skin cells, because sometimes when you layer products before you exfoliate, it will actually sit on the surface of the dead skin cells. It never actually gets into the skin, so you don't really reap the benefits of that product. So it's great to exfoliate prior to doing those types of things. So now we've done microdermabrasion. So remember, this is a superficial exfoliation of the skin, just removes dead skin cells. Can also be used for acne patients as long as it's not active acne or cystic type acne. Then we're going to move over to dermaplaning. So this has become one of my favorite as far as a superficial exfoliation of the skin. So this is a 10 blade and this is a scalpel. So you're putting, these two together, and this is what I'm shaving. So that's what dermaplaning is actually shaving the skin. So when you shave the skin, what's happening is you're removing again that top layer, the dead skin cells over the stratum corneum, but another perk to it is that vellus hair, that peach fuzz that we all know and love, is also being removed. So that fine vellus hair goes bye-bye as well, which leaves a beautiful canvas in order to put makeup on for a special occasion, to do a peel over top of, because when you have those little fine hairs and dead skin cells, again, your products are getting caught up on that. Also, those little vellus hairs and everything are also holding on to oils and dirt that might get caught in the skin, just pollutants, extrinsic pollutants that we run into throughout the day that we don't really pay attention to, which is why we wash our face. So whenever you remove all of those things, it helps to just give you a better overall skin treatment, better canvas for makeup application, like I said, for, weddings, proms, all kinds of fun different things. So again, this is one of my favorites as far as exfoliation, but again, both great treatments. Your technician that is doing this will, have favorites and things like that too. I stick with the dermaplaning. So if you come in asking for microdermabrasion, it depends on what your concern is and what we're addressing. I may try to talk you into dermaplaning for a better treatment. So if you're curious about either one of these treatments and you would like to schedule a consultation, please give us a call. Thanks for watching.